Alright YouTube, today we're doing 2 videos and I had to re-record. That's because yesterday those same videos I tried to do, the laptop messed up, didn't record right, the sound didn't work. Now I'm not using the camera, my cell phone for the recording, so I'm using the mic. It's not the best. And I paid a lot for the mic, with the stands here, the grips, and it's not giving me good quality, so disappointed about that. It is what it is. So what are we going to first do as a re-recording? Well, we did our goodies video, which we're going to do, and then we're going to do unboxing. It would have been nice to do something different today, but at least it's something that's not like a real opening that I can't redo, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it, right? Got a few goodies, I waited 2 months till I had enough to show off. We got both of our Pokemon Go Elite Trainer boxes, which I'm happy about. I would have opened one today, but we still got the 2 tins coming in from the Pokemon Center. And man, today, not today, but this month been kind of expensive. I went over a budget, and it's going to run into next month, which I got to get my tires fixed on my car. I can't wait another month, unfortunately, so I'm taking an even bigger hit next month. So hopefully we complete the Pokemon Go stuff, or at least get the big stuff, and I'll just buy the rest. There's just so much you can keep buying until your pockets just scream at you. And I told y'all this was supposed to come out in August. But for some reason they put the small batch out already ahead of time, and it was supposed to actually be the end of July. They bumped it up a little bit more, so I'm not gonna complain. I just gotta correct the last video of my opening to let y'all know. So if you didn't get this, I suggest getting them now, because the last batch is going out of print already. Already some places are sold out. So they're back at $140 compared to the higher price they were at. The Elite Trainer boxes, as far as I know, are already gone. Maybe there's still a little bit left, because the Elite Trainer boxes are very, very small compared to the booster boxes. But I got one. Hopefully we can get those Rayquazas. I'll have to buy the rest then, I'm still missing quite a few. If you got those God Pack sleeves from Pokemon Center, man, that was fantastic. Hopefully these last batch prints are the same and we get some great hits, because I don't want no sorry hit rates. Like, what would be the purpose to print more if they're just bad hit rates still? So we got that. Let's see. We got our Niz stuff in. We got Yuri Kill. Limited edition box is a little crazy. Nothing really fantastic about it. It's the stuff that's inside. We're going to open that as an opening in a separate video. And we have, how you say that, this Gaia? I always have trouble saying that, but it's 6 complete. And I told people they were going to make this for PlayStation eventually. That's because the exclusive Switch didn't sell well, and once the time limit passed, they went ahead and brought the complete editions out. So I'm happy to have that, because I got a majority of it on PlayStation. So we're going to open that up as well in a separate video. We got the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak Collector's Edition, and this is for the expansion of Rise. I would have had Rise. I had it pre-ordered. They had a few more. I wasn't gonna say a few more, but just like a couple more that just were posted up on Amazon. I put in for it, and it got canceled. So I'm still trying to get Rise at a good price. I don't want to spend overpriced. I still want to get it at $99. But I'm not gonna complain too much. I do have the expansion. We're still gonna try to get that Rise eventually. But just in case things don't go well, I'm gonna keep this unopened Excuse me, I'm gonna keep this sealed. Just because I still have a huge backlog. I still got Monster Hunter Online Collector's Edition for the PlayStation unopened. Well, not unopened, but I have yet to play it. That's how huge my backlog collection is. So might as well keep this closed. You never know. My limited run stuff. We finally got some limited run stuff in the mail. I mean, I've been waiting like a year or something plus. That's the one thing I hate about limited run. They put out these pre-orders, give you a set date, and then they go past the set date they put down. So I still got quite a few other stuff, like where's the Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Ghoul Patrol set, where's that? They had to put the standard copies out already ahead of time. But here we got Blood Rain, Betrayal, Flesh Bites. I wanted to get all the Blood Rain stuff, you know, they put out, but unfortunately I had to miss a few because I didn't have the money at the time. And then we got Shantae's Risky Revenge. So far, I got all my orders in for the PS5 editions. They're gonna have to stand like the first Shantae coming out for PS5. Hopefully, they got a collector's edition. But this is the PS5 version. Unfortunately, there's no way to tell which version. I'm just going to have to take their word. This is the PS5 because that's what was checked off. But they need to do better to let you know what the outside is. You know, as far as you know, this could have been the PC. This could have been. I don't think it's a PC, but you know, I mean, it could be any other edition. You know, system, whatever. And you're just guessing until you open it up. But I really don't have no plans on opening it up. I'm just gonna keep these sealed from limited run because I've got all the other limited run collector's editions open, and I really haven't jumped into them. You know, so there's no reason to open these up. I do have, you know, the copies online digital, you know, that I paid, you know, whenever they had a deal for, so it's not like I'm missing out, you know. So, kudos. We finally got AI. And what is this? Collector's Edition. Alright. This is the second game in the series. We didn't even know it was going to be a series. In fact, we didn't even know the original was going to come out until it was just announced out of nowhere. I enjoyed the first game. Looking forward to playing this, but let me tell you, this was a hassle. And this was the next video going to be about. This is going to be the opening for this, and I'm going to have the story for you, duh. Okay, get over there. Let's see here. Now let's get into movies. Did we do all the games? No, we didn't. So let's first finish out the games. I'm gonna say that's the AI right there. We got Elix II. This was on the Prime Day sale, you know. So it was originally at 22. I got it for 22, and then they dropped it to 19 the next day after. On the second day, I was like, wow. And I asked to see if I could get the difference. They weren't going to give me those $3-4 back, you know. But I got Elix II. I wish they had more collector's editions, plentiful. They only had a handful, and that sold out quickly. And man, I'm disappointed because I got the first game collector's edition. So I don't know what happened to Piranha Bytes. That got bought up by THQ. And here THQ collector's editions are so freaking much for the Destroy Earth game with the alien. The SpongeBob had like 3 different collector's editions, and here you dropped the ball with the collector's edition for Elix II. Just to let y'all know y'all did. I would have got that. We got Babylon's Fall. Now it was like maybe like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. This thing was like still at $40, so this dropped down to $14, like $14.99. That's how I got it. And then it went back up to $19, but I got it when it was $14.99. Judgment. I already have this on the PS4, but I support, you know, huge supporter of Yakuza games, the Judgment games. So I got the PS5 version. I am still trying to get a good price on the Borderlands 3 Ultimate Edition. And let me tell you, that thing is getting rarer and rarer. You know, it seems GameStop is the only place to have them now. I still gotta get the second one, but the second one is still a little bit higher. I'm trying to get at $20. Would have been nice if both of them was at Steelbooks, you know. Because all the Yakuzas are at Steelbooks as far as I know, so this should have been one. Rainbow Six Extraction. They hyped this game so much, and it didn't live up to its expectations. But I mean, I got this dirt cheap. I have it sealed. I really have no plans of opening it up right now, because I think it was on a PlayStation Plus deal, you know, where it was for free if you were subscribed. So I got that. Might as well keep this sealed. Alright. Movie wise, now we got A Vampire's Kiss for MVD. We got Monday Morning. Now this month we'll have 2 more other drops, but we're gonna see how the things go. I may get it next month with those other 2. But I mean, like, there's still stuff I have to do, and plus some of the slip cases got damaged from the kitties when I didn't have nothing protecting them, so I gotta replace those somehow. Got Savage Sisters. Sometimes Kino will drop some gems, so we got this here. And right now, I mean, they got a lot out. I'm holding off for like some of the bigger type of drops they got coming out for the label. And you know I love my 88 films. They bringing some of that Shaw Brother movies out here. If you notice, back overseas, they were dropping gems left and right. Jackie Chan movies, Van Damme movies with the editions. They had the nice slip covers and goodies in it. Now some of it's coming over on 88, but then they struck deals with other labels such as Arrow. Somehow I don't know how Criterion is getting some of that stuff. I don't think Criterion should get anything. I just found out the new drops for Criterion. One of it is Eve's Badu. I wish another label would have got that. I'm not a huge Criterion fan because a lot of their covers are ugly. And a lot of times there's no goodies in it, especially, you know, the overseas type or the martial arts. Their Once Upon a Time series, I just hate the look of it. I just hate the set they put out for it. I wish 88 Films would have put it out. I will Arrow, Shout Factory, you know, or should I say Shout? You know, there's the other part for Screen Factory, but anything but Criterion. The Bruce Lee collection just doesn't look as... They should have done better. And then I got the one I did get was the Jackie Chan. They had the Police Story 1 and 2. I hate the cover. I wish they did more for it. And it didn't have the third movie. And guess who's bringing the third movie over? Yeah. At least it's a standalone. I can get the standalone instead of their box set. But I mean, if the box set look good, I'll import the box set. Because 4K you can import over, but the third movie they putting separately out, I'm gonna get that definitely. That's one good thing about 4K movies; they're not region locked. But in Blu-ray movies, I started collecting the Jackie Chan ones from 88 Films just to find out, you know, that none of my players work for it. And I mean, I had one player that played majority of the import stuff from over, but this one just didn't play those one for, unfortunately. It is what it is, but anywho's, like I said, they always go all out. I love 88 Films. We got Hero. We got Human Lanterns. And we got another one coming in a few days. It's just the fact it got delayed. You know, not as in, you know, from being shipped out. It's just printing out copies. It sold out too quickly and it got delayed a little bit longer from Amazon. So we're getting it like Wednesday. And then we have Arrow, who had a deal, and they had with them, and we got Come Drink With Me. So we got that slipcover and booklet. I love it when they put goodies and stuff out there. I don't mind Arrow having a deals with them because they do rap, but Criterion, no. I don't know how they got the other 2 movies coming out. When they do show it, I'm gonna show it to you, but I hate they got it. Part of the Prime deal still, we got Scream 4K, great, fantastic price. I scooped that up. That looked nice to the Scream 1 Steelbook 4K I have. And now we find out they're putting part 2 on a Steelbook 4K. Got my pre-order in. I love the cover they made for it too. I got the Resident Evil box set 4K. And they had it for $40 at a lightning deal, but they also had an Amazon warehouse deal. You know, there's like new. And they had it for like a few dollars cheaper. And a lot of times the like news are almost new, you know. That's exactly how it almost came out. It just had a few dings, a ding up here, a ding down here, you know. The only thing that I didn't like is it happened during the shipping of sending it out to me somehow. The last chapter, the disc holder, the middle piece broke off. So now the disc just loose out, you know, inside. I gotta find another copy online. So that's the only bad part, but still. I got a box set, like around $38. Complete, I mean like total $38. Kudos. I mean everything looked good. It just looks brand new almost, except for the broken parts during shipping. I wish they would have came out with standard copies that had the slip covers. I would have bought it separately, but they don't. Just like how Underworld did it. I got 2 Underworld movies on 4K with slip covers, and then they released the box set with the rest of them, and none of the others are on standard copies. So I have to get the box set to get the others, unfortunately. I hate when they do something like that, especially when you already start collecting, you know, the standards. That's one thing I didn't like about Prime Day. A lot of stuff I was hoping to be on deals, they had no deals for, you know. Books, they didn't have no deals for them. There were some video game books I wanted, like the Ominous Volume 2 for NES wasn't on sale. A lot of the bitmap books were not on sale. I mean, like, the books in general weren't on sale. I hated that. Vinegar Syndrome now. Vinegar Syndrome, I have a lot to still get from them. It's just the fact, like, there was so much going on game and movie wise that I just couldn't get Vinegar Syndrome. So there's a lot of stuff to get, but we're holding off because they kind of lost their minds with some of these 4K movies at higher prices. I'm not paying no $35, $40, $50 just for one movie. And especially now they have like a editions that's like 2-3 discs and they want $50. No, Frankenstein, you wanted $50? No, stop it. So we're gonna wait till they drop the price in because they still over 1,000 copies. So but the price that they did drop, we went and scooped up. We got Fortress of America, or KKKA. You know, I guess that's kind of something going on in there. You know, I don't know, but I've never seen it. But the price dropped, so we scooped it up. We got a Red Surf. Vinegar Syndrome is also another company that's great with their slip covers and goodies in it. We got Expect No Mercy. Another Billy Blanks movie. It's crazy how like a lot of those B-rated action flicks did not get a proper love, you know, today. There's so many movies that still haven't been put out. But I mean, I'm happy they put some of these Billy Blank movies out, you know, before he started doing, you know, the exercise, fitness stuff. Here we have Dead Heat. This came down in price. I've been waiting for this to go down, you know, so we scooped that up. I'm definitely not paying no $35, $50 some for something. Yeah. Got Scared to Death. And the reason I say that because I said places they get you like that. I had got the Kindred that was supposed to be like very limited, only 1,000 copies made for Synapse Video. And you know, it's the Steelbook. It was a special 1,000 made or whatever, 700, 1,000. I think it was 1,000, and I scooped it up for $50. You know, because I waited 12 years for this movie. They had it for 12 years. They had legal battles, and finally they put it out. And now they're gonna release the standard edition for much cheaper than what I bought it for. I think like 30 or something. But man, that's a huge blow for us because they said they weren't gonna make no other editions or nothing like that. And here we are. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a 4K version eventually, and so they're gonna break the little saying of no more or this is it. Yeah, reminds me of what's the other Twilight Time. We're not gonna do the this is that, and they dropped some more copies. And they made a different version, and then they stopped. I don't know what's going on with Twilight Time, but now all their exclusives, or I guess, were timed, and other boutiques are now putting them out. So it kind of makes their stuff obsolete. Really. Fright Night is not getting 4K release. I'm thrilled about it, because we got the second version that Twilight Time put out, and it was kind of pricey, but I wasn't going to pay no 100 some dollars for the first prints they put out. We got Hobgoblins. Yeah, I held out because when they first started with the Black Fridays or halfway Black Fridays, and they started putting out three movies with slip covers that never had slip covers out. I had a feeling this movie was going to get that treatment one day. So we held out and we got a slip cover for it. Bees is another one that looks really good, and I will eventually get that. It's at a cheap price. We will get that eventually. Then last but least, we got Terminal Island. This was another one that the price was jacked up, dropped, so we scooped it up. So there's still a few other movies I wanted to get, but the prices are not there yet. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and that's it. If there's anything else, you just got to wait for it. So please leave some likes, some comments. Definitely hit that bell to subscribe, and always enjoy.